example 2 on 2-5. So angle ASD and angle ESC share a common blank point and are called blank angles. This means they also have the same blank. Okay, so again, I can't make any sense of that until I mark up my diagram and determine what angles we're actually talking about here. So I'm going to go in green. I'm going to highlight angle ASD, except S is not one of the things on there. So that means that this letter is supposed to be an S instead of a B. So let's just fix that really quick. That's an S instead of a B. There we go. So angle ASD and ES. Okay, so ASD would be ASD. That would be this angle. And then ESC would be ESC. So angle ASD and ESC share a common blank point. Well, what point do those things have in common? Well, if I look at that diagram, they have this point S in common, which, remember, that middle point where those angles kind of meet, that is your vertex point. So they share a common vertex point and are called what kind of angles? So they aren't adjacent angles because they don't share a vertex and a side. They only share a vertex. So actually, let's make a little note of here on our vertical angles, that our vertical angles also, well, let's fill it in right here. They share a vertex. That's important. So they are called vertical angles. This means that they also, and just going to the definition of vertical angles, they have the same measurement and are congruent. This means they also have the same measurement. Right? Vertical angles are congruent. Vertical angles are congruent. So we know that, for example, if the measure of angle ASD is 36 degrees, then that tells us that the measure of ESC must also be 36 degrees because they have the same measurements.